I asked you to listen today about this time because I wanted to talk to you about my mom. And I'll tell you, a couple weeks ago, I went up to about a week ago.
About a week ago, yeah.
Yeah, about a week ago, Monday, I went up to see my mom in Washington State. I took my daughter, Josie. My mom was not doing well. And so she had complications, needed a surgery, and the surgery would have left her with a very low quality of life. And she had decided, well, you know what? I don't want to go through with that surgery, and whatever that brings, I'm ready. And they said, well, you can enter into hospice care. And if you do, then you will have a couple weeks left, and you'll quickly fade and deteriorate. And she said, well, I'm ready to go. So I knew, and that was about 2 weeks ago, I knew, like, hey, I better get up there and say goodbye.
Yeah.
And my daughter had not seen her for a while, and my daughter's only 7, so I decided to take my daughter Josephine with her. So we went up there and got a chance to sit and hug and cry and laugh and tell old stories about when I was a kid. My mom has a great story that when I was a kid, we went to a restaurant and we were sitting there, and she told this to my daughter. She goes, and I look over and Ricky's got a giant wad of gum in his mouth. And she's like, Ricky, where did you get that gum? You know you're not allowed to eat gum. And I said, don't worry, Mom. I found it under the table.
It was free.
She's like, spit that out of your mouth. Another time she came outside and she said, Richard, where did you get that gum? I must have been like 5 years old, and I'm playing with my friend Corey in the front yard playing cars or something. Mm-hmm. She goes, where did you get that gum? Again, a big wad of gum. We weren't allowed to have gum. I said, it's okay, Mom. Corey chewed all the sugar out of it. Oh, my God. I guess I had a gum finish.
You find weird ways of finding gum.
I was like, hey, you know what? It was another time she said she came outside and we had popsicle sticks and we were driving around in the dirt around a little dirt track we made. Uh-huh. And she goes, oh, Ricky, that's so cool. Is that your car? Are you driving your race car around the track? She goes, and I just looked up at her with a confused look on my face and said, Mom, it's a stick. It's a popsicle stick. Oh. What are you talking about? She goes, okay, never mind.
I thought it was your imagination.
Yes.
I don't know.
I mean, she's going to tap into my extravagant imagination. I'm like, what's the matter with you? It's a stick. But, you know, my mom had a really good way of telling stories. And I wanted to share a story my mom told about the fact that she was such a compassionate person. She was always upbeat, and she was always looking out for people. And despite her best intentions, just like me, whenever she tried to do the right or the cool thing, it kind of backfired. And here's a story my mom told. This was the last time my mom was on our show. And she's telling the story about going outside of a bowling alley and trying to help a man who was less fortunate. Listen to this. It's my mom on our show. My mom is such a sweetheart. And she's on the phone right now to tell us a story, something she did. And when I think about my mom, she's always looking out for everybody else. And I really, really appreciate her for being that way. So on the phone right now, my incredible mom. I won't call her by her name because that's wrong. Hey, Mom, how are you?
I'm just fine, baby. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Sure.
Go ahead and tell this story. This is a great story.
I was with my family. We had 4 of our kids with us at the time, and we went to our favorite restaurant, my husband and I, and we all ordered something to eat. It was late afternoon. It was going to be a dinner, and I ordered a sandwich, but I asked the waiter to please put mine in a styrofoam box to go because I didn't feel like eating it right then, but the whole family was hungry, so I sat and we all laughed and talked, and about the time things were winding down, my husband was paying the check. I looked across the restaurant, and there's 2 double glass doors for leaving. And there was this homeless man standing there on the outside of the door. Every now and then he would open the door up and let people come in, or he'd open the door as people were going out. Aww. And I thought that was so nice of him. And I felt bad for him. So when we got ready to leave and we're all filing out of the doorway there, I told the kids and my husband, go ahead of me, go on, get in the car, I'll be just a minute. So they were confused and looking back over their shoulder, but I went over to the man and I said, I ordered this dinner, but I didn't eat it. It's perfectly good, and I popped the lid open. I said, I haven't even touched it. I said, I'd like you to have it if you want it. And I reached it out to him. And he jumped back like it was poison or something, and he looked at me, and he gave me this mean look, and he said, Lady, why would I want your sandwich? I'm waiting for my wife to park the car. And then I had to walk up to the car while my kids and husband was laughing so hard that they were falling onto the floor of the car. So no good deed goes unpunished, I guess. But I meant well.
You meant well, Mom. I sure love you for that.
Yeah.
Lady,
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for my wife to park the car. Oh, Mom, you know what? Thank
really
you.
pooped so many times.
I think that's got to be where I get it from, right?
Yes.
All right. So that was my mom last time. I love that story.
What a great story.
I love that story. I want to play it every Mother's Day because that's my mom, like, perfectly. That happened all the time. Such a sweet lady. And so I took Josephine up to Washington State, and we got a chance to say goodbye to my mom because she wasn't going to get better. And in hospice, you know, they start medicating you to the point where you don't know where you are and you don't know who's there.
They just want you comfortable. Yeah.
They do. And so because of that, I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to tell her how much I loved her and how much she meant to me. And I probably have been so busy down here working so much that I didn't go up to Washington State enough and see her. You know, we would talk from time to time, but I wasn't there except for every couple years.
Yeah.
And, you know, of course you carry the guilt of that. Yesterday, my mom, at 5 a.m., passed on. And it's really weird. All of a sudden, you don't have a mom anymore. And so I wanted to just say how great she was. I want to send this to my family so they can know that I told everybody. My mom gave me, from a very young age, a love of reading, a love of learning, to the point where I was able to skip half of first grade. They moved me up to second grade because I had done so well academically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it really taught me a lot when I was a young kid. It was so great. And definitely, if you can hear in that story, it gave me my sense of humor. And I appreciate her for that, too. I just think that was amazing because I always had kind of a good, sarcastic sense of humor and quick-witted, and really loved joking with her. And she had so many fun stories like that. And so I'm going to miss my mom being around. And I just wanted to tell everybody in front of everyone how much I loved her and give her the honor she deserves, because I appreciate so much of who I am because of her. And probably more than anything, just a tremendously loving person. She left a voicemail for me last year. And for whatever reason, I just kept this voicemail. And it's her just saying happy birthday to me. And so I just wanted to play that and just give you an idea what a sweetheart she was. And this is that voicemail last year. It was December 5th.
Hi, baby. I'm aware that it's your birthday today, and I wanted you to know I'm thinking about you. I sure love you, baby. I miss you. I miss spending my life with you. I see that you're getting older, but you're wiser, I hope. I love you, baby. It's a special day, and I guess I'll just talk to you some other time. And I love you. Bye-bye.
I'll talk to you another time too, Mom. I love you too. So Linda Stevenson, my mom, that was her maiden name, passed on. And I'll miss you, Mom. Thank you for everything. Love you.